Hi guys! Before we start, let me introduce myself to you. I am Kristine Alcantara, a college student with the course of Hospitality Management, and I am from section BSHM-1101. Our topic is all about eliminating hazard in hospitality industry. But first, let us know what is the difference between hazard and risk. Hazard refers to the source of potential harm or damage, while risk refers to the possibility that can harm or injured when it is exposed to hazard. So, let me discuss to you the 6 common hazards in hospitality industry and how can we prevent this. In hospitality industry, there's the usual suspects in terms of workplace hazard and risk that are generic to our business. These hazards are found in the most hospitality industry, including hotel.
They basically need to be addressed to ensure we reduce the risk of injuries to employees in particular and patrons and guests with public liabilities issues. Hotels operating in today's regulatory climate just has to accept that identifying and controlling health and safety risk. 6 common safety hazards: manual handling, slips, trips and falls, hazardous chemical, burns, cuts and cuts, electrical hazardous, and last, carbon dioxide gas.
So, the first common safety hazard is manual handling. 50% of all injuries in our hotel sector are included, while carrying out some sort of manual handling are related tasks.
The nature of repetitive work in our industry, like moving cartons or carrying luggage, can lead to muscle strain.
And how can we prevent manual handling? First, use mechanical aids like leg lifting, hand trolleys by using your workmate, and also think about the work area and organize it in the way that reduces the need for the instance.
Ensure that your people undergo solid induction when they join your workplace, which includes both theoretical and practical in how to safely carry out their appointed tasks. And lastly, to prevent back or muscle strain is to ensure a load is lifted correctly.
Second, slips, trips, and falls. It's rare to go back of house in either trading or accommodation hotel and find water or condensation on the floor in some form or other.
This occupational hazard, to use the terminology, however, steps can be taken to reduce the risk of water spilling or condensation, notwithstanding our subtropical climate playing part.
Practical measure to prevent slips, trips, and falls. First, poor housekeeping practices. Second, ensure all the staffs are wearing enclosed, non-slips, and footwear for the task. Third, slips-resistant high grade. Fourth, clean up all the spills as soon as practicable. Fifth, install good lighting, especially in the stairs or in the pedestrian.
Third is hazardous chemicals. Most hazardous chemicals used in hotel contexts are cleaning agents. The kitchen will generally use heavy-duty oven and grill cleaner, although there has been a tendency for venues to change to more environmentally friendly products over recent years.
Some tips to prevent hazardous chemical. First, use at least hazardous chemical for a job. Second, use personal protective equipment when handling and using hazardous chemical. Third, ensure safety data sheets are available when hazardous chemicals are stored. Fourth, store chemicals safely and securely when are not used. Fifth, do not store chemicals with the food or drinks. The fourth safety common hazards is burns, scalds, and cuts. These are obviously results of hazards that were found in hotel kitchen. Kitchen staff can become bludgeons when it comes to safety practices. Prevention. To prevent cuts, wear stainless steel mesh hand gloves and also strictly enforce safety practices in the kitchen to prevent injury of your stoves.
The fourth common safety hazard is electrical hazard. The best protection against electrical hazard is to install residual current devices in all electrical circuits. Prevention of electrical hazard. Do not use electrical double adapters in any circumstances. Protect extension leads to damage. Test and tag your portable electrical equipment. Here are some videos about prevention of electrical hazard.
Electricity is an incredible gift. It powers our homes, computers, phones, and more. However, electricity can also be a very dangerous hazard. An average of 51,000 electrical home fires occur each year, taking almost 500 lives and injuring another 1,400. According to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, nearly 400 Americans die as a result of electrocution each year. So how can you prevent electrical death or injury from happening to you? Fortunately, there are a few do's and don'ts you can abide by to prevent most major shock incidences. First and foremost, there are a number of things you can do in and around your house to prevent a shock injury from occurring in your home. You should always turn off light switches before changing out dead light bulbs. Keep cords untangled and away from heaters. Place your drinks away from your game consoles and other electronics. Likewise, you should not put anything into an outlet other than a plug, fork, knife, etc. Use electrical appliances if you're wet or
water. That includes using your phone in the bathtub, a radio near the pool, or even flipping a light switch while wet. Overload sockets with plugs. Signs of an overloaded circuit include warm or discolored wall plates, a burning odor, or audible cracking, sizzling, and buzzing sounds. Of course, home safety is important, but a safety-first mindset shouldn't be left at home. When you're outside, you should stay at least 35 feet away from downed power lines. Call 911 if you spot a downed wire. Stay away from transformers. Transformers are not robots. They are the green boxes you see scattered around your neighborhood that provide power to the neighborhood. And you should not swim during a thunderstorm, fly anything near power lines, kites, drones, etc. Climb utility poles or the trees around them. Doing all of these things can help you avoid shock.
And the lastly is the carbon dioxide gas. Food-grade carbon dioxide is used in hospitality beverage dispensing. This gas is inert, odorless, or asphyxiant.
Carbon dioxide is a colorless gas with a density about 35% higher than a dry air. Carbon dioxide molecules consist of a carbon atom conveniently double bonded to two oxygen atoms. It occurs naturally in Earth's atmosphere as a trace gas.
Prevention of carbon dioxide gas. Ensure that gas bottles are chained up and that gas fittings are properly maintained.
Prevent carbon dioxide leaks. It can be eliminated easily in your restaurant with proper care. Since carbon dioxide is undetectable by the human senses, you need to take extra precaution when you maintain your restaurant. Proper ventilation. The area designated for carbon dioxide tank should be properly ventilated. Carbon dioxide alarm. Carbon dioxide alarm should be placed throughout the restaurant. Last is monitor carbon dioxide levels in your restaurant. Don't rely on measuring oxygen content during in your monitoring process. And last is, restaurants should develop a procedure for measuring carbon dioxide level.
That's all, guys. I hope you like it. And always think positive and always remember that God is always there for us. Laban lang! Thank you for watching!